Young Thug's legal team has recently made headlines with a significant development in his ongoing RICO trial. The attorney representing the rapper has formally requested a new judge to consider releasing Young Thug from jail and placing him under house arrest instead. This request marks a pivotal moment in the high-profile case that has garnered considerable media attention. The request for house arrest is a strategic move aimed at addressing concerns regarding Young Thug's current detention conditions. His defense team argues that house arrest would be a more appropriate and humane alternative to jail, particularly given the circumstances of his case. They assert that this change could offer Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, better access to legal resources and a more conducive environment to prepare for his defense. Young Thug's RICO trial has been a complex legal battle. The rapper, along with several members of his record label, YSL, is facing charges related to organized crime and racketeering. The case centers around allegations that the group engaged in criminal activities, including violent crimes and drug trafficking. As the trial progresses, the defense team has been actively seeking ways to mitigate the impact of incarceration on Young Thug's ability to mount an effective defense. In their request, Young Thug's attorney outlined several reasons for why house arrest should be considered. Firstly, they pointed out that Young Thug's detention has limited his ability to work closely with his legal team. House arrest, they argue, would allow him to collaborate more effectively with his attorneys, review evidence, and prepare for court appearances. Additionally, the defense team emphasized that Young Thug's continued detention could have adverse effects on his mental and physical well-being. They argue that house arrest would provide a more stable and less stressful environment, which is crucial for his overall health and his ability to participate in his defense. The request also includes detailed proposals for how Young Thug would be monitored while on house arrest. This includes electronic monitoring devices and regular check-ins with law enforcement to ensure compliance with the conditions of his release. The defense is prepared to implement stringent measures to address any concerns about flight risk or potential interference with the ongoing investigation. The decision to request a new judge reflects the defense team's strategic approach to navigating the complexities of the trial. They hope that the new judge will consider the merits of their arguments and the potential benefits of house arrest. The request is also a response to the challenges posed by Young Thug's current incarceration, which they believe hampers his ability to adequately defend himself. The prosecution, on the other hand, has expressed concerns about granting house arrest. They argue that given the serious nature of the charges, there is a risk that Young Thug might attempt to interfere with the proceedings or influence witnesses. The prosecution's stance is rooted in the belief that maintaining Young Thug's detention is necessary to ensure the integrity of the trial. As the legal proceedings continue, the court's decision on the house arrest request will be closely watched. It will not only impact Young Thug's personal circumstances but also set a precedent for how similar cases involving high-profile defendants are handled. In conclusion, Young Thug's attorney's request for house arrest represents a critical development in the RICO trial. The move underscores the ongoing legal strategies employed by both the defense and the prosecution. The outcome of this request will play a significant role in shaping the course of the trial and could influence future cases involving high-profile individuals facing serious charges.